Right, so the fans have arrived. These are the two fans that I've got. So I've got two of these. These are 120mm fans. They are for the intercooler. So what I've got to do is now is take the intercooler apart. We'll have a look. I'll probably just get a little bit of metal bracket here. Little metal bracket here just to connect these two here together. And then a bracket up to the top and a bracket to the bottom. And then they'll sit underneath the intercooler. I was hoping to get on with that today, but at the moment I'm still working on my dad's car. I got my brother's car, and I had to get a fault finder to sort out my brother's car as well to clear some codes. So I just thought I'd do a little review on this. It's the Streetwize OBD2 Diagnostic code reader, and this was from, I mean, you can get it on Amazon. I think the cheapest I saw it was about £16, £17. But I got this from Euros, because everyone loves Euros, don't they? Happy days. And to be honest with you, it does come with, I don't know, a little booklet and some sort of little disc. But I don't have anything to play discs. Well, I've got an Xbox, but I don't think that's going to accept that. And then we got this. This is the actual OBD reader, code reader, that just plugs into your OBD port. Yeah, so we'll have a look at that. The app that I'm using, because you've got to download an app as well. So I'm using this app, EOBD, Diagnostics. And actually, when it's running, because I did actually have a little play around with it, it's not too. This one works all right. I'll show you quickly how you set it up. What you need to do is you need to go to your Wi-Fi, turn your Wi-Fi off, and then search. Once it's plugged in, once you've plugged this into your reader and your ignition's on, you then turn your Wi-Fi off, look for it, and it will come up as OBD2, and then you can just connect to that. So that's that. And if you're using it on the phone, I'm just using car scanner, and then, well, it's not connecting at the moment. Yeah, I went through this, and it's actually a really pretty decent app. I was able to go through all the sensors. I was able to run an emissions test. This was on my dad's car. I done this, so I ran all of this through my dad's car, and it's fine, no faults. Everything's looking good. So what I'm going to do is now, I'll go out to the car. I'll run it through a little bit, show you how it all works quickly, and then I'm going to get my old man's car all cleaned, get it booked in for an MOT, and I'll go from there. But yeah, no, what I really want to be doing is getting on with these fans. But I just thought I'd show you this as well, something extra. And this can be used for the VW, so I could actually run it out and go through some little statistics for the van. That'd be pretty cool, I think. But no, I'll show you how it all works with my old man's car, with the old vauxhall Zafira. So, right, let's crack on. Oh, it's got thermostat on here and everything. Can I jump in? Sit in and have a play? No, this one works off well, you can do Bluetooth, but this one's Wi-Fi. This is my payment for doing the job. Oh mate, this is minging. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to get the port reader on there until. Oh, I need a little fucking screwdriver. Get all that money out.
Oh right, you got to get it right on there.
Yes, that little reader. Oh, dickhead.
That's deep.
Oh, just go through there. Something just fell. More money.
Just that 10p in it.
About 5p there. I don't know if that port reader's done something fucking minging. Alright, so it's on there now anyway. So that goes into there. And then on my phone, if I open up car scanner, what's the car doing? Wow.
God knows what that was. Probably just reacting to it or something. You never know.
Oh, no connection to the Wi-Fi adapter because it's not turned on. Oh, I'll tell you what, it won't connect because I need to change the Wi-Fi. Got to connect to different Wi-Fi.
What do you mean?
It's long, isn't it?
Mm.
I got it working on the laptop as well. But it seems to be better on here on the phone than it does on. It's not kind of finding it at the moment.
There's my head gone. Knocked it.
Oh, there you go, it's come up now. Connected. Happy days. I'm going there. Connect. Awesome. Oh, let me just leave you there. And I'm going to go onto here. And let's see what it's saying. Codes. Read codes. Read. I've already gone through and set all this up anyway, so.
Alright.
It's all set up for a 1.8 vauxhall Zafira. Because I've done Dad's earlier. Although Dad died the laptop up here as well. I've done both.
Alright.
So it'll go through, it'll read all the codes, and tell you any faults that are stored in there.
Fucking hell. Is this what you need to do? Because on Carson's board, on his stereo, he needs a code to activate the stereo. Is that what you need to do? Get one of these and find the code.
Pretty much. Well, it's coming up there's no codes.
Basically on empty though.
Engine coolant temperature. Dashboard.
Bit laggy.
Engine temperature. Although on this the fan don't cut into 113 degrees. And you got all the these are the sensors, O2 sensors. So they're both working. And if you were driving, it'll tell you speed, average speed, fuel, all that kind of stuff.
Alright.
Well, there you go. Tim's car's fine. It's passed all the emissions test. That's cool. Nothing wrong with Tim's car at all.
What was it on the other one?
There was loads of codes. Cleared them and none come back. And then we'll go to codes again. Go through, read all the codes, check everything. Every sensor, 44 left, 43, 42, 41, 40 sensors left. Go through checking everything all through the ECU.
In other words, it's long.
No codes. That's it. It's done really. Everything's fine. So I'll keep that connected for a second. And then there's the pedal test you can do, which people don't really know about. So you hold the brake and the accelerator down, and then turn the key so the ignition turns on, and it'll tell you here what codes are up. ECN 0, no codes at all. That's it, no codes. Right. So, the OBD2 Diagnostic code reader from Euro Car Parts. Well, from many, not just Euros, you can get this from a lot of other places. But yeah, made by Streetwise. It's not actually a bad device, it's really easy to use. It is basically plug and play. You connect it up to either via your phone, your laptop. It does say here for iOS, Android phones, tablets, PCs and Macs. Diagnostic and turn off engine warning lights. So I run the Diagnostic on both vauxhall Zafiras, because when you open up the app, you've got to set up what vehicle you have, what engine it is. It's very straightforward. Just follow just follow the guide of what it says to do. You can obviously add different vehicles, so you can erase that one, add a different vehicle, and it doesn't take 20 seconds. It's a really quick thing to set up. And then once you set it up and you plug it in, make sure you disconnect whatever your Wi-Fi is connected to, and then reconnect to the Wi-Fi OBD2 reader, and it should connect without any problems. I've not had any issues at all. It's been really easy to use. So I've got two different apps because the Apple, this Mac, for some reason, there's only one app that I was able to search. It would only find one app. I don't know why that is, but on my phone, when I searched it on my phone, there was quite a few apps on there that I could use. So there's a big selection out there of what you want to use. But that was the first app that I came across, and it actually worked all right. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. I will try it on the T4. So at some point I will try it on the VW. I may have a look at different other vehicles. But this is, the OBD2 Diagnostic code reader. So it's obviously for the newer models. Well, I say newer, but I think it's from like 2002 or something. So, but yeah. So my dad's Zafira, that did have a few faults on it. When I done the pedal test, it was reading 9 different faults, and I was very confused. Didn't know what was going on. kind of thought because of the way it was driving it might have been a blocked cat, because it really was, you know, lacking a lot of power. And it turned out there's a fuse 26, common problem apparently on the Vauxhall Zafiras. Well, Vauxhalls in general, I think Astras and others that have the same engine and the same fuse system. Yeah, fuse 26 blows and it gives all these different faults. That was the last thing I checked. I didn't, you know, I run this system through. I changed the fuse as well, 26, because doing a bit of research on the forum, and that was it. So after changing the fuse, it still did leave faults, and I'll leave a little photo here of the faults. So there was, these faults are just for the emissions, and that's all that was on the dash as well, was the emissions lights. Using this app with the OBD2 reader, we were able to clear all the codes, and it was fine. Happy days. So my dad's car will now be cleaned and MOT'd, and that will be sold. So happy days for that, really, because you know, we didn't know where we stood with it, because it had, well, it just wasn't running right. But also, I don't know if you saw last week, well, on Sunday's video I put a little clip in, but it did have the rocker gasket changed, and somehow the cam sensor wires were trapped in the head. I don't know how it was in there, I don't know how they done that. So I took the head off, pulled that wire out, put the head back down, but it is still weeping a little bit of oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a new rocker cover. Did I say head gasket just a minute ago? Yes, I'm going to get a new rocker cover, a new rocker cover gasket. I'll clean all the head up, and then I'll put a new rocker cover back on, and hopefully that will sort the oil leak that's there, because of, you know, how did they not notice that when they changed the rocker cover, you know, you change your rocker cover, you're going to notice when you're checking for oil leaks that there's a wire trapped in there. Surely it's something you'd notice. Anyway, that's irrelevant. So that's all been sorted out now, but I will be ordering a new rocker cover for it and a new rocker itself, and that'll be it. That car will be gone. I know it's not anything about Volkswagens today, and I gave you a little bit of a teaser at the beginning with the fan, and for next week it's keeping the anticipation going on what I'm doing with the intercooler, because next week we are doing a short shift modification. So make sure you're subscribed, so you watch that, and then you can also see what's going on with the fans, and also subscribe, because I may actually plug this into, I may actually plug this into the T4, and we'll have a look at that. So for today, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you can hit that thumbs up and subscribe, help support the channel. And until next time, take care, God bless, stay safe. Now, where were we?